And now camera 1 does not have the I basically
Hello.
cropped out
Oh,
the tip of the
Tom is on my
camera.
thing. Let me mute that. Hey everybody. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the YouTube Huddle Up. Happy Wednesday. I'm just double checking that everything is on and sounds good. And I think we're good. Hello everybody. Oh my goodness, I can't even tell you. I'm a new person and I feel fantastic. I'm excited to share it with all of you guys. So first things first, I'm talking about a little bit quiet because let me show you what's happening. I should have closed my door, but the boys have been like walking in and out, so I didn't want to close it. But check this out. Let me show you what's happening.
Played baseball, but I can still
Um,
throw a few curveballs.
can you guys hear
This
that?
camera right here is my Red 1 cinema
Here we go.
camera from 2007, which is outputting a 4K.
So let me mute that really quick. Tom is recording a video right now. Okay, how do I explain this? Tom's recording a video right now. The thing that he's using is a live streaming tool. So he tried recording it this morning, like with it this morning, and he was having some trouble because it's recording internally versus just going live. So he basically has to do the whole thing over again live. And I was like, it'd be a really cool thing is while you're live, everyone on the YouTube Huddle Up can kind of see how you make your videos. So um here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get back to this. We're gonna do the scoreboard first, and then we can just kind of see how he does his videos. I'll unmute it
It
again.
has, tracking capabilities and all that kind of stuff. But what's really cool and what you can kind of see here through HDMI 3 is that
It's kind of cool to see a behind the scenes. He's never done something like this before. Um, so yeah, we can talk about that in a little bit. But first of all, oh my god, I'm so excited to see you all. I'm telling you, I feel so excited about everything, and I just want to talk about the feedback that I got from Huddle Uppers. No, other Huddle Uppers. And we do have a new scoreboard, which is super exciting. So let me check in with the comments. Jules is here. Hello, everyone. David's here. Hello, everyone. Good to see you all. Bon is here. Hi. Person says, I don't have enough time in the day to keep up with all the Heather content coming out. That is like, honestly, just one of the best things I can hear you say, because there's definitely been times where it's just a Heather content drought for months. So I like the opposite problem. Andre, hey everyone, finally Huddle Up Day again. Yes, we are back. And we are this. Oh, it's gonna be good, guys. It's gonna be good. I have a feeling it's gonna be good. Bureau Nerd is here. Happy Wednesday to all you awesome Huddle Uppers. I actually had your channel up, Bureau Nerd. So I was thinking about you right before the stream. Man, you talk shooting. What's up, Huddle Uppers? Let's see. Bureau Nerd says, I'm loving the new video, Heather. About 45 minutes into it. It's very honest and raw. I will talk about that as well. Manny is coming in here with the wins. Yes, that is not changing. Definitely share your wins. Definitely share your goals. I'm excited. I'm just excited to get back into the routine of the Huddle Up. Yeah, I'm just very excited. So Charles McGregor is here. What's up? So as I go through the scoreboard, feel free to do your wins and goals in the comments per usual. I'm adding Manny Talk Shooting right now. Okay, so check it out. If you go to bit.ly/YouTube Huddle Up 2025, you have our brand new scoreboard. So I did put this January 8th in here, but I'm actually not going to count. Oh, I did count it. Yeah. So I put the first January stream that we did in here. And then today is the 22nd. And then we are going to have goals. The goals that you're going to be sharing on this stream right now are going to be for January 29th. So that's what you're going to be working on right here. And also what I did was I kind of just cleaned up the scoreboard. So I removed anyone who hadn't participated in a couple of weeks. Even if you show up in the comments but you don't do the goals and wins, I left you in there because I do think you're still part of the community, even though you're not doing the stickers thing. It's not, obviously if you have been removed, it's not like you're banned or anything. Like, I just wanted to clean it up and focus on the people that show up regularly. So if you don't see your name in here, happy to add you in, no problem. Um, but I'm excited to have a fresh board, start fresh. Um, so let me talk about the feedback that we got. So last week, or I'm sorry, the last time we streamed, I did ask everyone for feedback for the Huddle Up. And basically the feedback was that sharing everyone's like wins and goals is a super awesome part of this community. I think it's the most motivating part for myself included. That's definitely not going to change. I've been thinking of different formats that we could do. Some people suggested doing like a Q&A segment. The thing is, like, as you guys can see, the Huddle Up is a very manageable sized community. So if I'm happy to take questions in advance, but it's also like everyone can ask their question in the chat and I can get to everything. So, yeah, does that make sense? Um, so I'm still thinking about the format. I have a lot of ideas, but what I wanted to do today was kind of just establish the new scoreboard, and then we can just kind of tweak things as we go. But yeah, so I have lots to say, but what we're going to do right now is add in wins and goals. So I have Manny right here. We're going to do yours first. Oh, you know what's like kind of bad news though? I'm so sad. Is what I wanted to do was update all of your profile pictures. Manny, I don't think yours needs to be updated. But like actually it was Be Your Own Nerd, right? I want you have a black background. And on here, it's the white one. And so I was like, you know what? I want to update because I know you guys have changed your profile pictures since I added you to the board. But you can't save it anymore. So yeah, I could do like a screenshot, but it's gonna be like a square. I guess that's better than nothing. Let me do that. But you used to just be able to save the photo. I'm sure there's a reason why you can't do that anymore. But let me put something in here so there's some. Okay, goals. Boom. Actually, that's not bad. Maybe that's what I'll do. Wins. Let me see. Where are you? Boom. 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 Okay, not bad. And then Manny, we've got your. Here we go. We got your goal for next week. You know what? Let me turn down my YouTube music so I don't get a copyright claim. Okay, cool. Awesome. So let me check in with comments. David, 3 live streams, 2 shorts, reels, and TikToks. I actually haven't missed a week where I post something, but I didn't come by the stream last week. No, there was no stream last week because I was in Canada. So no worries. You didn't break a streak. You're all good. No worries at all. I actually don't have a sticker for today. You know what? Oh my god, I know what the sticker I'm totally gonna use. I'm so excited. Cool. Okay. I think that's everybody. Yes. Okay. Yes, wins. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do for the sticker. I'm so excited about this one. We're gonna do let's do a maple leaf because I just came back from Canada. Let me tell you about Canada. Canada is awesome. I had no idea how awesome Canada was. That's definitely a I don't want to say it's underrated. I just didn't know. I had no idea. I'd been before, but I haven't been and I haven't thought about it since since I was a kid. David, it was so much fun. I had so much fun. Manny, here you are. Oh, what happened? Manny. Bam. All right. Be Your Own Nerd, win, recorded a video, goal, finish editing, and release it for the next Huddle Up. Awesome. So I have a super huge win. I mean, lots of wins. Lots of wins. It's been so good. And let me tell you, it feels amazing because I felt like I didn't have any wins for a while there. Let me put this here. But I will update you as we catch up with comments. Hero nerd. Damn. Okay, what I'm gonna do after the stream is replace everyone's photos. So I'll do that after. All right, cool. Okay. Manny, did you catch my comment with my wins and goals from the January 8th video when I missed the live? You know what? I don't think I did. But let me I'm gonna save your comment and make sure I check it for next week so I can add it in. Boom. All right, I got you. Okay, cool. Andre's here. Oh, no, here. First, David. Goal 3 live streams, 5 shorts, and continue to work on monetization. Sounds like a plan. David. Let me add your goal here. What does continue to work on monetization mean? Do you mean the requirements? Watch time? All of those things? Andre recorded a video. I saw it the thumbnail of one of your recent videos, Andre, and I added it to my watch list. Can't remember what the title was, but I was like, ooh, that's a good one. Let's watch that one. Okay, Charles is here. Win. I made a ton of progress on editing my video, and your goal is to finish editing this video. Let's do it. Sounds like a friggin' plan. All right, Charles. Okay, here we go. Sweet. Charles, here you are. Boom. Okay, let me put my maple leaf. Okay. Goal. Record 2 new long form videos that connect back to back. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Boom, Andre. Yeah, actually one of the things I've been thinking about doing is making more tutorials on this channel, which I have not made a tutorial on this channel since like I don't even know. But you know what I hit today? Or maybe it was yesterday, but I totally got this notification. Let me show you guys. Boom. Check it out. 1 mil views on my tutorial channel, which is like so insane because I don't do anything with this channel except for the Huddle Up, which you guys can see, like just like 80 to 100 views per stream. A lot of it is the same people, you know, like not new subscribers. But this channel is still my highest paying channel and the one that gets the most engagement, even though it's like that's evergreen videos. But yeah, anyway, okay, let's keep going. We got Andre's goal. I realize I'm such a slow editor. No worries, I get it. Jules is here. All right, win. Upload a short daily. So far, going strong. And your goal is to upload a short. Let's do it. Okay, I've got you here. Are you, Jules, are you putting your shorts on TikTok and Instagram as well? I'm just curious. Actually, that's on my homework to do today is a YouTube short. Boom, win. Sweet. Okay. Strange. I can right click and save profile images here, but on a PC and Chrome though, it shouldn't really matter. Weird. Volpypunk in the house. Hello, everybody. Wins edited 1 video to upload this week. Awesome. Let's do it. Volpypunk. Okay. We got your maple leaf. The Canadians love their maple leaf. It was so much fun. I can't even tell you. I want to do a video that I recorded some footage while I was there. So I want to make a video out of it before I forget. goal for Volpipunk is to create a thumbnail for this week's video and clean up the script for next video. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. How does it compare watching a hockey game live in Canada versus watching it live in the US? Oh my god, it's so different. Um, it's so different. First of all, I went to a Kitchener Rangers game, which is obviously not NHL, but it's also not AHL. But I think it's like the Canadian, maybe Ontario AHL equivalent leagues. It's like the minor league. But oh my gosh, first of all, the seats were full, but no one stands, which is so bizarre because like the thing with our hockey team is that we are a brand new hockey team, and I would say like a majority of the fans are brand new hockey fans. We have a lot of people who are snowbirds that come from Canada, that come from cold states, but like Tom and I haven't, we don't know anything, we didn't know anything about hockey, right? So we bring the spirit of like we're cheering for our team, right? That includes being really loud, having signs. Not a single person had a sign, to the point where I was like, maybe they're just not allowed. But it wouldn't be surprising me that they just don't think to bring it. There's not a lot of merch. People wear merch, but it's like if you go to one of our games, everyone has merch on, every single person, and oftentimes more than one. So a hat and a jersey. And then the Rangers scored. So I just like second nature stood up because in our arena, you stand up when there's a goal and then you do like the cheer and then you sit back down. Nobody stands up when somebody scores a goal. And I stood up and I was like, whoop, just kidding. There's also everyone comes back after intermissions. So for us, you could tell a lot of people use it. I'm sure they enjoy the hockey, but I think for a lot of people, it's a social thing. So during the first intermission, they'll go to the bars and it'll take them a while to come back. Because they probably saw some friends at the bar and didn't come back for second period. But oh my god, in Canada, it's like back in your seat before the puck drop. It's very fun. It's funny because I texted Tom what the game was, and he was able to pull up the stream, and so we were like watching this game, even though we were in different countries. But yeah, it was super fun. Charles says, "Congrats, Heather, on the achievement. Thank you." Oh yeah, this is the million thing. Let's see. Heather, now I'm curious which one it was. Next one will be I have 70 days to save my watch time hours or else I'm back to square one. Let's see. Has anyone else noticed that comments left on your shorts are less quality and very immature sometimes compared to comments left on your YouTube long form videos? Yes. It's a huge reason why Tom and I do not we just don't there's so many reasons why we're not into shorts. This is a big reason why. Because what we have noticed is that when people discover you through the shorts feed, the thing is I am not on TikTok, so I don't know. I can only assume what that experience is like. But like you are being served whatever YouTube thinks that you want to see. It is not an active on the viewer's part. Like as a viewer, if you're watching YouTube videos or streams, you are clicking, right? You see the thumbnail, you see the title, and you choose. You have the power of choice to like show what you want to see, right? With shorts though, it's random because you scroll, right? So you scroll to the next one, you don't know what you're going to see. And to us, I feel like that's why you tend to get those kinds of comments where oftentimes it is someone who's seeing you for the first time. And I feel like people have a tendency to be more charged in the shorts feed than they are when they voluntarily chose to click a video. So obviously people have seen a lot of success with shorts, but it's definitely not something that you don't, in our opinion, you don't have to only do shorts. And oftentimes it's like the people who come in through shorts don't end up translating to long form content. But I'm sure there are people here who will tell me they've had an opposite experience. Like David Hunt, for example. I know you do all the formats, live streaming, pre-recorded videos, and also shorts. So maybe you can chime in there. But yeah, that's been our experience. Tom actually got to the point where he had to turn off some of the comments on his shorts because it was just like kids, basically, like teenagers coming in, just the wrong audience. It's not their fault. It's just the wrong audience. So, all right, so that's where I'm at. Now that we're caught up, let's talk about the Huddle Up. So, big change is obviously we have a new scoreboard. I'm so excited to start fresh. If you want to see the 2024 scoreboard, you totally can still go to the link. It's bit.ly/YouTube Huddle Up 2024. Definitely I will not delete that. It's all there for you guys for your reference. I think it'll be a really cool thing for you to look back on. So if you ever want to see where you were a year ago, it's there for you to see. But yeah, we are starting a new scoreboard 2025. And what I think I'm going to do actually is just start like the 12th week today, just so we're in, or not today, but January 8th. So we're just going to start in January. This will be week 1 of 12, or this week is week 2 of 12. And then, so a couple ideas that came up for the Huddle Up is doing like channel reviews or having the opportunity for people for us to watch your content, which I so am open to doing. So I think what we can try to do for next week is we do have our Discord server. So if you want to like volunteer to share your content for us to watch on stream, like I want to start with someone voluntarily sharing, like being the one who wants to share their thing versus me just putting you in the hot seat like right away. I don't want to do that yet. So let's like test it out in the Discord, and then next week we'll watch some content or do like a channel review. You could always ask questions on the Huddle Up. Like the whole point of this community is like someone can ask a question, you'll get my input, you'll probably get Tom's input, except he's recording a video right now, and you get everyone else's input who's in the chat, which is great. And yeah, so actually now that some time has passed, let me just check in on Tom. Let's see how he's doing here. So here he is.
Simple cut, the simplest transition of all. And then you do have some other settings. You can go into your streaming mode. So right now I'm using direct single platform streaming because I'm just streaming to YouTube.
So part of the reason why I wanted to show Tom recording this video is this is his second time today recording this video. And this specific video is a beast of video. It is very technical. As you can see just in this shot, look how many wires there are. They all connect to different things. His office looks crazy. And, I admire him. I don't understand how he keeps it all like figured out in his head. But he did get really frustrated earlier. And it's like, I think like I'll speak for myself. My whole thing this year, what I want to show is like I really want to emphasize there isn't one way to do YouTube. I should really want to lean into that because you will hear these YouTube coaches and gurus and people who have online courses and stuff tell you that this is the thing that you need to do YouTube successfully. And I'm not saying that whatever they are offering will not help. But one thing I make very clear here on the YouTube Huddle Up is like, I don't have the answers. I'm in the same boat as you. I'm figuring it out as I go. And for somebody who just won Road Creator of the Year, to have to record a very technical video twice because of, technical issues or things not meeting expectations, things not going to plan. It's like, no one can really prep you for those kinds of things. You kind of just have to go through it. But the best thing in that situation, in this situation, is to have a community to lean on, right? Sometimes you just need to take a deep breath, walk away. And then how are you going to change Like, what are you going to do to change the process so that you can, it obviously didn't work with what you were doing. So how do you, like, what can you change to try again? Right. Um, that's kind of just like the approach I want to take, as the person who, there's my gaming channel where I'm just playing video games and that's separate. But when it comes to the couples table or the YouTube huddle up, or where I'm sharing um, my experience as a content creator to other content creators, that's where I really want to emphasize, like, it's important to um, level up. It's important to learn. It's important to develop your skill set. But at the end of the day, like, no one can tell you how to make your art. It is very personal. And it's so fun. It's so empowering, but it can be very, very frustrating. But it's like there's no right or wrong when it comes to your art. And I think that's the part that's like difficult, because we want the way, right? And people will tell you that there is a way, but there isn't. Like, there just isn't. So yeah, like, I guess I'm taking in the feedback. I'm thinking about how we can make the most out of this 1 hour that we connect every single week. I think, like, sharing our goals and wins is, like, awesome. Accountability, being part of a community, great, fantastic. But if there's anything that you think that this group can do to help you be the best creator that you can be, I'm open, right? Let's talk about it. I think, like, showing you, my goal was showing you, Tom, re-recording a video for the second time, is to show you that it's hard. It's hard even for Tom, who has Road Creator of the Year, 156,000 subscribers, has done this for years, has never missed a weekly upload. Still, it's hard, right? But we do it anyway because we love it, right? And we're insane. I'm just kidding. But yeah, like, I just want to show more of the it's not that I don't want to say transparency, even though that's what it is. Um, but it's more of like the reality, right? Like, I really wanted people to see this person who's gotten these accolades of, like, Road Creator of the Year, huge accomplishment, but is still figuring it out. It never ends. There's never a point where it's like, okay, I'm done. Like, it's easy from now on. Even people who hire people, it's just an ongoing journey, right? And, like, you do it in spite of that because you believe in what you have to say. You're a creative person and you believe in what you have to say, and I think that is important, right? Like, that is worth sharing. But I think a community is definitely a huge part of being able to thrive as a content creator. I think it's very, very hard to do it in isolation, right? So now I'm just I'm like rambling now. Okay, let me check into the comments. Call me Covey in the house. What's up? Tom is such a hard worker. Yes, he is. He was definitely beating himself up earlier. But again, I just want to show you, like, there is no secret code here, okay? Like, and I don't mean that in a way that is supposed to be discouraging. I mean that in a way of, like, it's not like we don't have anything that other people don't have, right? Obviously, we can get into, like, okay, Tom has all this gear, Tom has all this experience, but it's like he started with nothing, right? Like, it was just the pull of, I want to be able to share what I know and, like, help other people learn and stuff like that. That's what you all have, right? So yeah, okay, boom. Call me Cubby. All right, cool. So here's what I did. I did something a little bit different, which I was very nervous about, but oh my goodness, I'm so happy I did it. So, on my vlog channel, Heather Just Create, I have not uploaded a video in 7 months, as you can see. And And the last time I uploaded a video, like these 3 videos right here, were about this idea I came up with after going to NAB, the National Association of Broadcasters Convention last April, where I just noticed that um, you had a whole convention that was really excited to do programming for content creators, but I felt like all of their programming for content creators kind of missed the mark. And so I came up with this idea of trying to come up with some kind of label that describes what a content creator is, how to differentiate from someone like Mr. Beast, who has a friggin' production team and a huge budget. Yes, content creator, but very different from someone who's just in their bedroom doing it solo, has no team, this, that, and the other. So I came up with this idea of small business creator. I stopped with that whole thing, which I'll explain in another video. But anyway, after coming back from Canada, I did a lot of reflection, and yesterday just had the urge to share. I didn't even really know what I was going to record, but what ended up happening was this video right here. It is totally unedited. The only thing I did was trim off like me sitting in my chair and then me taking thumbnails at the end. That's it. It is totally unedited, which was so refreshing. And I think what I've realized is I think like part of what helps me thrive as a content creator is being able to share the thought process I go through uninterrupted, right? So like YouTube Huddle Up, I love this community. You guys know. Couples Table, awesome. Even Heather Just Play, it's great. But being able to just talk at my thoughts uninterrupted was so refreshing. Like it was very I'm realizing that I think I've needed that. You know, I'm definitely not saying that everyone needs to do this. But I'm just really proud of that video because I feel very like it feels right. You know, it feels like I think this is going to help me be a better creator overall. And the reason why I bring all that up is for me, I want to be more in tune with the things that help me be the best creator that I can be. Because like things will always distract me. Things, you know, I'll always have self-doubt, but I want to try to like give space and time to the things that help me be creative. And making those types of videos is totally going to do that. So it's funny because I anticipated a lot of people unsubscribing because if you look at the last 3 videos, this is like about the creator economy basically. And then I was like, bam, I don't think I can do this anymore. It sounds like kind of whiny, like, oh, here she goes, right? Which, no, I don't think anybody thinks that, but it's not, it's kind of out of left field if you look at the past 3 videos that I made, last year. But what I've realized is like, what is the priority for this video? It's for me to be able to create at my best. It is not to get more views. It's not to get more subscribers. It's for me to be able to express and share and be creative, right? And if that can help me make great tutorials, show up in my gaming community, show up here, share my insights at the YouTube Huddle Up, that's the reason to do it, right? So, I don't know. I just wanted to share that because it's like sometimes you can look at it and you can see that, someone can say it's kind of like going backwards. Like, why would you make a video that no one's going to watch? Why are you going to make a video if you think that people are going to unsubscribe? Well, this is why, right? Because the priority is me. And I think I lost sight of that last year for so many reasons, which I talked about in the video. So if you want to hear a over hour long video, I recommend watching it in 2x. That's what I did. But yeah, okay. That's where I'm at. Let me check in on the comments. I bet this video will be 45 minutes after post. Let's see. My main problem with the gurus is that everything they talk about is presented as equally important for success to get people watching, but most of it is not applicable to those starting out. I don't even know where to start with this one. Yes, I agree. Um, and that's why, like, if I were to give anybody advice when it comes to building a YouTube channel, the thing that I would say, this is what I would say. YouTube videos are an art. No one can tell a writer what to write about. It doesn't make sense, right? Like you are the one. You are your source of inspiration. Only you can figure out what to put on the page. What is the thing that's going to light you up? What is the thing that's going to, that you can't stop talking about for hours? There are so many people who don't do any of the best practices and are still successful. And so if you like making art, right, and you just can't stop making videos, the same way, there's a book, which I think is the best book for content creators. It's called The Creative Act by Rick Rubin. It's sitting on my shelf over here, but he compares it to, like, how the turtles just like go to the ocean? They're just called to the ocean. Like, animals just know how to feed their young and all of those things. It's just nature, right? It's just nature. It's the same thing for creatives. Like, creative people are just, they are compelled to create art in whatever form it shows up in. And when you think of it that way, it's a beautiful thing, right? But when you when you put, like, how many views did you get? Oh, it like taints it, and it makes it I don't know, stressful. Of course we want to create at our best. Of course we want our videos to get out there and to make an impact. Of course, right? But I think when you are presented with all of these YouTube best practices, there's no emphasis on the art part. There's no like, what is the thing that lights you up? Like, none of that. They don't talk about any of that. It's talking about thumbnails and SEO and stuff like that. And I just I think you can't talk about any of that unless you talk about the art part as well. Because to me, that's like the bigger part. Is like, what's the thing that's going to make you stand out? You. What's the thing that's going to make the best content? You. What's the thing that's going to differentiate your video from another person's video? You. But that, like, nobody, that's why it's so complicated, because nobody can tell you how to do that. Even the gurus, like, they're also figuring it out for themselves. Yeah, okay, so Beer Nerd, Heather, any thoughts about inviting the creator to join the stream to discuss their channel, share the reasoning behind their videos, and explain the design look of their channel during the video? That sounds like a great idea. I would love to do that if you guys were open to it. I definitely don't want to put anybody on the spot if you don't want to. But oh my gosh, if you want to join me on here, I got Ecamm, like I could turn on the guest interview function, no problem. You can come on over here and we can both do like a deep dive on your channel. I love this idea. I'm definitely willing to try it out. Let's do it. So here's what we're gonna do next week in our Discord server. Let's start with just a video or a channel review, and then we'll go from there. Like, maybe the following week we can have somebody, like, we will choose someone by the end of next week's stream so that you guys know that you're going to be the guest for that week. And then you can come on over here and we can talk a little bit about why, your why and your approach and all that. Oh yeah, I love that. That'd be super fun. Volpy is also on board with that. Full on discussion with the creator involved. Yes. Charles, I really feel you with showing the ups and downs, Heather. It is one of the things I want to do in my videos, and something I mentioned in my new video I'm working on. Well, I'm looking forward to watching that, Charles. Hammer and Sickled, good to see you here. Hi, Heather, just stopping by to share some love. Hello, always good to see you. Rusty Caseymoto has a win. Come up with a video idea I could do indoors. Oh my gosh, I can't. Is it super cool? Are you dealing with the polar vortex that is happening over there? I left Canada like right on time. I think that's when it just started to get in the single digits. I was like, oh my gosh, snow is so pretty. Oh, there's gonna be a polar vortex. Okay, bye. Yeah, okay, Rusted, where are you? Here you are. Boom. Ooh, I'm wearing a sweater and now I'm getting hot. um, because here it's cold for us, but that's like 65 degrees. It's not that cold. Okay. Self-care is important and a priority, 100%. Manny, my advice for new creators is have passion for what you are doing. Be consistent, however you define that, and have fun. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Um, I see Tom. I'm late, but hello. I just checked in on your video right now and I saw you were done. Congrats on the video. I hope it turned out well. Volbypunk, thank you for talking about lack of artistry from YouTube advice videos. It's all too focused on get monetized and gaming the system. Oh, you guys, all that just like makes me. Can you tell? Like it makes me tired, you know. And I see why people get burnt out because it's like that's not the fun part, you know. That's what I think. I don't know. I don't want to invalidate people's experiences. Obviously, people do all the best practices and also see success. But I have a feeling if you're here specifically in the YouTube Huddle Up group, you are very passionate about your voice and your perspective and your experience. And I think applying your creativity on how to uh, most effectively convey your ideas through video. That's the part that I feel like is fun. You know, like that's the part like I mean, how many times Tom over here, like, oh, I could put the camera over here, I could put the camera over here, you know, what color lights do I use? Blah, blah, blah. Like all of that is fun to figure out. And all of that is stuff that nobody could tell you to do. Only you can figure it out. Yeah, it's gaming the system and less about what is that spark that makes you want to make content in the first place. Powerful mindset. Yes. Let's see. Another character. Sorry, can't be here today. Just popping in to say this. No worries. Another character. Take care. It's good to see you. So yeah. I also want to read. I want to read. I want to. I think like. I think social media is a big part of it, although I'm pretty good because I think you guys all know this. I did take 3 months off of social media completely a year and a half ago, which was awesome. But I don't recommend that. I don't think I need to like cut out social media, but I do want to read more. One of the things I said in my video, my 1 hour long video, was going to Canada reminded me of being able to experience the world through my own eyes, right? And like, I think what happened last year was it's like I'm seeing the world through everyone else's eyes except for my own, right? And by reading, what reading allows me to do is that there's no comment section. There's no It's just like somebody's ideas and then I can reflect on it because, you know, with reading, it's like you kind of as I'm reading, I have to kind of um reflect on how it applies in my own life. And that reflection, like I can't really do that if there's a comment section, you know, because then I get distracted by people arguing with each other. um so yeah, I really want to read more. Um and just be I want to be more uh reflective and share that reflective process. You know, I think that's just something I can bring to the table that I'm excited to share. And that's just that right there, that sentence, right? Like I am excited to share, then you should share it, right? Like there's no if, ands, buts. If you're excited to share it, share it. There you go. Okay, another character. We got the Winds, edited 2 videos. And goal is to outline some new videos and plan for the next filming session. Let's go. Let's go. Another character. Here you are. Boom. Sweet. Yeah. I also, yeah, I want to try to like how are we going to figure out, um, I want to incorporate time to like go through your content as well. So we're trying to think like, let's start with what we got. So next week we'll see in the Discord like who wants to either do a video review or a channel review. And then we'll talk about it. And then the following week we'll try to bring one of you on stream, which I feel like would be so fun. Andre, the gurus attract those wanting simple answers to complicated problems, while the artsy people come to the Huddle Up. I know. I mean, I think it's important to have both, right? Like, I think, if whenever you're creating stuff that doesn't align with your like where your heart is, you will get burnt out. Period. And I think what happens is that people have an idea, right? They have the urge, like, oh, I can make a YouTube channel about that. Oh, I can make a YouTube video. And then you look up, how do I make a YouTube video? How do I do a YouTube channel in 2025? And none of it is about the idea you had. It's all about like the best practices of YouTube. You lose your voice. You lose the original like pull. But the thing with art is like there's no who can tell you what art is. It's totally like it's different for every single person. And I will always go back to there are so many people who don't do the best practices that are still successful. Um so yeah. I think it is important to have a community though. Abs, what's up? I'm freezing here in Peachtree City. Oh my goodness. You guys are having some polar vortex situation happening over there. It's good to see you though. Also, what I wanted to tell you is NAB 2025 is coming up. And I just wanted to give everyone heads up because in previous years, what Tom and I have done is like, oh, maybe we'll go to NAB. We're not sure. We're going to NAB. Now, I'm just letting you know that we're going to be there. And the reason, it's an awesome show. A lot, as you can see right here, a lot of the companies that make the products that we use, like, Shure and Rode and Elgato and, even the content companies, like they all go to this. Last year was the first year that they did content creator specific programming. I am 1,000% sure that they are going to expand on that. It's in Vegas, April 5th through 9th. So here's your heads up if you want to go, or if you're looking for some kind of conference convention thing to go this year. This is the one we're going to be at, and we're really excited about it. It's cool because it's not just content creators. So it's definitely not like a VidCon where, I feel like VidCon is more community and fan based, where like viewers are able to do meet and greets with their favorite YouTubers and stuff like that. It's definitely not like that. This is definitely more industry focused, which is why I think it's really cool because all the content creators are very accessible, even if they have like giant channels. Like Tom had a little informal meet and greet line of people who wanted to talk to him and take pictures of them. It was really cute. But yeah, it's like everyone just walks around. There's no like velvet rope, I guess. And it's great because you get to see people in their element, right? And you get to see all the newest and the new products of like cameras and microphones and stuff like that. It's a real good reminder of the space that you're a part of. So I definitely recommend it. And I believe there's a way to go free. Last year you could just find like a what is it called? A coupon code online. So I think there's a way that you can just go free. Let me see. Okay, I can't check what the price is without creating an account. But what I would do is like try to find the code. But yeah, so just in case, I wanted to give you a heads up because I know everyone is everywhere and we're all different parts of the country, some of us in other countries. But definitely recommend this one. It's awesome. And I can tell you right now, a lot of Tom and I's, a lot of people right? A lot of our peers, like Ecamm will be there, I'm sure. A lot of podcasting people. It's just a really good one to go to. And, Vegas is very equipped to do these types of events. So, yeah. All right. Let me check in. Um, exactly. Both are important, and that's why the guru channels usually have a high churn rate of viewers, 4 to 6 months. It feels like after 6 months, they go on repeat 90% of their content. Yeah, but see, and that's the thing. Like, what I don't want is to make it so that YouTube is a thing that like does not spark joy. It should be something that feels fresh every time you do it. It shouldn't feel like you're just repeating the same thing. You know, I don't know. I feel like that's not doesn't sound fun. You know. Um, let's see. Tom Buck's NAB reflection video is still the best. I still watch it occasionally when I want to feel inspired. Oh, that's so great! You hear that, babe? That's awesome. I love that. So yeah, like I'm not saying watch this video, but I will say I'm very excited about I think there's a bigger discussion here in terms of we live in a world of AI now. Like it's not coming, it is here. And I think one of the things that people are craving and that will continue to grow in the world of AI content is the human experience. Um, and I think with AI, I don't want to say there's no human experience because the people who are using AI are human. Yes, there's purely AI generated content, but I think the people who are watching that, probably, I don't know. Who is watching that. But I do think in the world of AI, I think like figuring out how to show your uniqueness, how to show your individuality, how to show, how to share parts of you that are relatable to other people. I think that is going to be the thing that all content creators are going to have to face in 2025, right? Because AI can create content 100 times faster than you can. So, if what you're competing against is quantity, right? And you're the quality, like it's about figuring out what that looks like for you. And the fact that just so far, right? I put out that video this morning. It's already at 253 views, which is like more than the couples table. Like that's more views than an average couples table. So I think that says a lot. I'm sure it's because, that title and thumbnail is a little bit, I don't want to say clickbaity, but because if you watched it, I don't think you would think it was clickbaity. This is exactly what I talk about. And the experience I'm talking about, I was very, very sad. So that it's not like I'm lying. Um, but I do feel like people are going to gravitate to content that they can relate to. And I think that is really, I think back to all the advice that people used to give like in the past 5 years of like, your first 10 seconds have to have a hook. Your first like minute has to have this. Then you need to have I forgot what the term is, but like you switch the visual every 5 seconds. Like then you have to have text on screen. Da, da, da. I feel like people are gonna gravitate away from that because I think what we've seen, actually, this video right here proves it, right? Like production does not necessarily convey authenticity. It doesn't make your video more relatable. If anything, I think it makes it less relatable. um, and so I can sit here, do a 1-hour video just talking about my thoughts. And it's not even scripted, right? It's not even scripted. It's just from the heart, unedited, 1 hour. And it has more views than the couples table, which we do every week. I think it says a lot, right? I think that's like people wanting to connect with a genuine experience that they can relate to. And it's, I'm turning 40 years old. I always had this perception that 40-year-olds had it all figured out. They don't. And neither do 50-year-olds and 60-year-olds. Turns out it's a ongoing journey. That is life, right? And so, yeah, I think there's just a bigger discussion there as we, as content creators go through 2025. Anyway, okay. Andre, exactly. Combining the art of mastering YouTube and the art of creating content that sparks joy is the best combo. Yes. Okay, guys. So we are at the top of the hour. Thank you for tuning in. You've all got your Maple Leaf stickers. And if you aren't in the Discord, there is a link, I believe. You know what? Let me put the link here just in case you're not in it. So our Discord is very simple at the moment. I will at some point figure out how to do different channels and stuff like that. But for now, I just wanted a place for us to connect in between huddle ups. So if you want to be the one who shares a video or does a channel review for next week, let me know, right? I'll put it in the Discord, but that's our Discord for the huddle up. And then that way there's no you don't have to join the huddle, the Discord, but if you want to be able to talk between streams, there you go. So, okay, with that said, don't forget, the scoreboard is bit.ly/YouTube Huddle Up 2025. If you want to reference last year's, you can go to bit.ly/YouTube Huddle Up 2024. It's all still there. And I think that's it. So I'm really excited. Good luck for all of your goals that you're going to be working on in the week. Actually, I forgot to put mine. When uploaded a long form video goal. I'm going to say live stream on HJP. All right. Wait, let me put my own thing in here. Boop, boop. Goal. All right. Sweet. And with that said, guys, good luck. If you ever have anything you want to talk about or suggest as topics or have questions, feel free to message me however. You can do it in the Discord or you can send me on Instagram. We can definitely, talk about it. So, all right, guys, take it easy, take care, and have a good rest of your week. See ya. Bye.